Yes, you gotta do what you gotta do, eh? Listen, same to you. Happy Independence to you, as well as all the listeners of 103.1 FM. Oh gosh, I'm gonna ask the question. Anyway, happy Independence. I tried to remember the number. That's what I tried to remember which number it is. 61st. Yeah. 61, yeah. 61. Oh, again, all level, eh? All right. So happy Independence. All of you, just be safe on the road and, coming on the road this morning. And some people like they started drink already. So just be careful and be safe. So as usual, we here discussing health from a natural and integrated perspective. So not because it's a holiday, we decided, well, okay, we're going to do the program because, of course, maybe more ears to listen, more persons rather, who may have an issue that, might be bugging you for a while and you don't know how to deal with it. You may have had or have problems with persistent headaches. You may have problems with pain. There's a particular pain that for some reason is not going away. You may have issues. Females, we have a campaign going on with our uterine formula as well as our women's formula, where we actually, focusing a lot on women who have problems with hormonal imbalance, polycystic ovaries, ovarian cysts, endometriosis. So as usual, great program ahead. So stay tuned. Keep in mind we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. And on TikTok, it's Batson and Associates. We have a question?
Well, seeing that a lot of folks are preparing for back to school with their kids, getting ready to head back to the school yard and the classroom, how about some tips for parents and, of course, for the younger ones as well, preparing for back to school?
The thing with, well, we can't say August cleanse again because basically the time for that has gone, right? In terms of your cleansing and detoxifying. What I would say, my word advice, I'm always big on immunity, especially in a school environment, because I tell people at schoolyard, children touch everything, they put their hand in their mouth, depending on the age group you're looking at, especially those of you who may have younger ones in preschool, those in standard ones, standard two, first year. Focus a lot on the immune system, especially with this. We have so many viruses out now. We have a lot of influenza viruses, which means these viruses are really attacking your respiratory system, your lungs, sinuses, that type of thing. So parents, what I would say, make sure and stock up on your supplements as regards to immunity. At Batson Associates, we are big advocates of the use of silver. That's silver with mineral formula. Those of you may have, as I said, the young ones, they go into school, you don't want them to be sick. And then, of course, if you have, they have siblings, so you may have 3-4 children, varying ages, but the younger one is the one who is always bringing the sickness home. So you would want to ensure that you boost their immune system. So check out your silver, out your mineral formula. We also have an immune product that we recently started together with our vitamin C, which is an extended release organic vitamin C. You should check that out. I believe we do have in stock that actually always does well because it's natural. We have had a lot of clients with a lot of results with that, so you could check that out. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Miss Kathleen Ishmael, Miss Heather Lawrence. Good morning to you, Miss Kamala Samaru. Happy Independence to you, Miss Jennifer Valentine out of Texas. She says happy Independence Day, and I said happy Independence, sorry, to Miss Jennifer Valentine, as she wishes Batson and Associates a happy independence. So we're so glad for that. As well as our social media in terms of our Instagram. We are live on Instagram. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Miss Pam Powell. Good morning, sorry, to you. Williams Reese, so I believe it's Reese Williams, says, good morning, Dr. Batson, and I have an urgent/important question. Okay, so go ahead, ask the question. I'll try my best to see how I could facilitate you. Of course, keep in mind, we are our office locations. Shogunas is the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose. Shogunas, that number for Shogunas is 2228261. That's 2228261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Earring Main Road in Debe. That number for Debe is 2237515. Keep in mind our open clinic days, which is usually every day, Monday to Saturday, at our locations. Yours truly, Dr. Batson, would be in St. James this Friday, and day is on Saturday. We had a very good day yesterday in Shogunas. You know, a lot of persons came through. We actually had some testimonies as well. A lot of persons who got some really good results with their blood pressure, really good results with losing weight, really good results with acid reflux. So, you know, those of you who may have those complaints, you know, again, check us out at Batson and Associates. That telephone number for the St. James office. I'll be in St. James on Friday. I'll be working most likely with Mr. Bustamante, and that is 220-8113. St. James, Red Edge Mall is 220-8113. We have a question?
Yes. So here's a text message. I've been doing plasma treatment for 3 consecutive months because I have enthesopathy of the left foot. It is always swollen, so that's the tissues between the bone. So
Right.
what do you recommend?
So if you have a persistent swelling or edema problem, it means that you have some issue with one circulation. You may have some issue with mineral imbalance. So intracellular fluid, which is fluid in the cell, and extracellular fluid, which is fluid outside the cell, they sort of off balance. As a result of that, the cells are not being cleansed properly, and then you have problems with edema. What I would suggest, definitely a consultation, because that is something serious. We're going to have to get a look at maybe your reports, whatever the case may be. But definitely, I believe that we can help with that situation. We do a lot of work with circulation. We carry a lot of products for circulation. We have gotten back balanced circulation in stock, which is actually a product to be refrigerated now. We also have our circulation teas, which is always popular. We getting back just now advanced circulation, which is the liquid circulation. So again, I would say keep in mind our blood analysis and magnetic resonance analysis. Those 2 tests, you know, we're doing more and more because it, of course, gives us the opportunity to really determine what is going wrong in the body. Very, very important. Question?
Someone is asking, is there treatment for jaundice?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. That's a walk in the park, man. So again, you could feel free to give us a call. That telephone number again, Shogunas, is 222-8261. Now, keep in mind today is a holiday, as Ms. Ramdan. So reminded me. So you know, no one would be taking a call currently, but once you call and the number, of course, is left, we will actually return your calls. And then, of course, you have from tomorrow, please God. Question?
Okay, so going back to jaundice, what causes jaundice in the first place?
Well, jaundice is actually a term that they use for basically a liver that is under a lot of pressure. Your liver could have serious problems as it relates to bile. So you actually have, and that's why you tend to get that yellowy kind of look, because it has a lot to do with bile. Remember, bile is produced and actually responsible for the emulsification of fat. So an individual who has liver issues is usually going to have jaundice. So that is something that we deal quite successfully with at Batson and Associates. What I would recommend first, as opposed to using the Santulan, you need to up your water intake, which is supposed to be a body weight divided by 2 in ounces. And then we could actually start the Santulan, which is the 7-channel detox, which cleans and detoxifies kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. Miss Therese Liebert, I wonder if this is Miss Liebert from Tobago, boy. She asked the question, can I use Santulan a pack at a time? Yeah, you can. That's definitely how it's supposed to be used. A pack, well, a pack or a tea bag at a time. Clarify that for me, because a pack has 3 tea bags, and that is what you have to use all together to give you the 4 liters of tea, not separate tea bags. Okay, so Miss Liberty, let me know if that was clear enough for you. All right, we have a question here. Let me answer this quickly. This is Reese Williams. Says, my mother went to the health center yesterday, woke up dizzy, vomiting, high blood pressure, and was rushed to the hospital as such. Well, the possibility exists that she has a problem with blood pressure for the longest while, and what happened, the blood pressure was severely elevated last night. So into the morning, she would have ended up with problems. So definitely a circulation problem, and she would have to pay a lot of attention to that. Ms. Pearl Prasad, how are you doing? A pleasant good morning to you. Keep in mind, again, those individuals who may have questions, who may have issues, keep in mind yours truly, Dr. Batson, would be in St. James this Friday, as well as Davie on Saturday. Of course, we always have our consultants in the offices to deal with your situations, do your blood analysis, do your magnetic resonance analysis scan. So, of course, take full advantage of that. We have a question?
Yes, we do. So, what do you have for fibroids, cyst, and fatty liver?
Okay, first thing, water intake. Ensure that your water intake is optimal. What is optimal water intake? Your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. Take how much you weigh, divided by 2, and that is the amount of water you should be drinking. If you have not been doing that, I suggest you start, and you start to do so for the next 2 weeks. If from a financial perspective, alkagen water is something you can afford, I mean, it's not $1 million, but I'm just saying, because there are some people of the belief that they should never have to buy water. That's quite sad, because even if you're using tap water, you should at least boil that water or filter it. Okay. Once you do the alkagen water, then it means now you would have to use things like your inflammation formula, the liver detox that we carry, Santulan, 7-channel detox, kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs, and you should be quite fine with that. But keep in mind, hydration is very, 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 very important. So those telephone numbers again for the Shogunas office. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That telephone number for Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsamouch. That number for Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. We have a walk-in clinic day in Debe this Saturday, especially because I will be in that office at some points in time on Saturday, so you could take advantage of that. St. James, of course, is 220-8113. Again, 220-8113. We have a question?
Yes, so happy independence to you, your team, and all of Trinidad and Tobago. I have a foul odor when passing gas as well as in my stool. Any suggestions?
Well, yeah, well, definitely you would need to do some sort of detoxification of your organs. So again, I would say alkagen water, your body weight divided by 2 in ounces for at least 2 weeks. And then you could actually get the inflammation formula, Santulan, and there is a greens formula that we use that has the roots and the grass in it. That's in a convenient box. You just open the pack, throw a pack in, and you drink it morning and evening. And we could get you on your way to not having that problem again. Okay. So that number again, you can call 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Miss Lorraine Forbes says, Independence greeting, Doc. Same to you, Mr. Raymond John. Good morning, Dr. Batson and associates, and all on the live. Good morning to you, Mr. Raymond John. Keep in mind that we are interactive. So if you have any questions, we have just maybe like about a few minutes again. So take advantage of that. You could always remind them of the telephone numbers for those questions.
Yes, you can WhatsApp our studio 299-4103. So I have a question for you, Dr. Batson. Monthly, my period changes in dates. It's not regular, 2 to 3 to 4 days, sometimes 2 days, sometimes 4 days from the last date. Is that normal?
No, that's not normal at all. That's definitely a early sign of hormonal imbalance. Ladies, do yourself a good favor. If you have polycystic ovaries, fibroids, ovarian cysts, endometriosis, adenomyosis, painful menstrual cycle, irregular menstrual cycle, infertility, check out Batson and Associates. There's a product we carry called uterine formula. That product was actually cyst and fibroid formula, and then we changed the name because a lot of people say I don't have any cysts, so I don't need to take it. But what it does is really bring back balance and cleanse out the urethra, uterus, the ovaries, and that type of thing. So definitely a product for things like polycystic ovaries, fibroids, ovarian cysts, endometriosis. What I would suggest as well, there's a product we carry called Women's Formula, and what that actually does is actually bring back balance in the endocrine system, which is very important for hormonal imbalance or balance, because the endocrine system actually is the glands that produces the hormones. So check that out, and we have a lot of that in stock, a lot, because we're actually doing, as I said, a promotion for the next month, 2 months with women and hormonal imbalance. We have a question?
Yes, what can you use for parasite worms?
Parasite worms. Santulan is very good. We actually have a new product coming out very soon, which is a advanced parasite cleanse, which is a little more for them tough fellas, them big worms and that kind of thing, because you might literally have some hookworms, tate worms, those type of things in the intestines, and those fellas are a little more difficult to deal with. So that parasite cleanse will deal with that. Together with the Santulan, you're going to get some really good results with that. So you can again call the office and get the necessary information for Shogunas. That number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. That number for Debe is 223-7515. And of course, St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. If you have problems with sleeping, check out our Nerve Restore. Remember, Alkagen water always first, because a lot of persons will want to use Santulan and you do not drink water. You are going to get headaches, you're going to get breakouts, you will not. We want you to get good results and we want you to have a problem-free experience. So you have to listen in order to accomplish that. We have a question?
From what age can the women's formula as well as the uterus formula be used?
Female is having a menstrual cycle, they could use that product. So if you have a daughter, let's say, who's 9 years, 10 years, and she started a menstrual cycle, getting problems with pain, that type of thing, they could use it. We will just have to adjust the dosage for them. But we have had very young, there's a 13-year-old client I have who got really, really good results, and she used both the uterus formula as well as the woman's formula. Good.
What do you have for weight loss?
Weight loss. Remember, now persons who have serious weight that they're looking to lose, as I said, like 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, 25 pounds kind of weight, that you're going to have to do our weight loss clinic. And that is something that we're going to get on board fully by next month, please God. But what we ask persons to do, that is a strict appointment only facilitation, simply because we have to monitor you on a weekly basis where we'll have to take your vitals and that type of thing. So it's vitally important that you have to be listed for that, and it has to be an appointment setting. So you could just call the office, any one of the offices at Batson Associates, say, listen, I am interested in the new weight loss program that you have and how much weight you would like to lose, and we're going to ensure that we have you there, so that when we start that program very soon, we'll be able to facilitate you properly. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Miss Pamela Moses, Miss Meena Prasad Singh. A happy independence to you. We have a question?
Yep. What can help with a dermoid cyst instead of surgery?
You're looking at uterine formula. The woman's formula, you're going to have to use Alkagen water, Santulan. Any cysts anywhere in the body could be dealt with. Women usually have, there are a lot of different cysts. You have dermoid cysts, you have Nabotian cysts, you have many different types of cysts that a female can have in a uterus. There are cysts that women can actually get closer to their passage, cervix. Let me tell you something. Women have to understand that you have a whole ecosystem down there. I'm sorry to put it like that. And if you don't deal with your ecosystem, you are going to be in problems. We are getting more and more women who come in with abdominal pelvic ultrasounds, and the majority of them, the first thing on the ultrasound, unusually bulky uterus. So your uterus, some women, the uterus 1.5, 2, 3 times its original size. What inside of it? That is mass. That's things like fibroids, cysts. That is literally waste material inside of there. And there is a mechanism in the body that you could use to get that out of your system. The Western doctors will tell you that you can't fix fibroids. You can't, okay, for them, you can't fix anything. We are accustomed to that. What you have to know is that you do not want to be left holding the ball. So that is very important. So very quickly, you could message us, give us a call. That telephone number for the Shogunas office is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And of course, you can also call or WhatsApp 314-9975. Again, that's 314-9975. We have a question before we finish.
Is it Dr. Villalba? Is it Dr. Villalba?
Yeah, Stefan Villalba, yes.
Right. So this is just a message for Dr. Batson. I was at the Debe branch yesterday, and so Mr. Villalba, he was really helpful, even the ladies at the front desk. So big thank you.
Oh, great, great. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so very much. And we always strive to better our best. So with that being said, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Remember, we are live on our social media platforms, Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. Do enjoy your independence. Be safe. You and your family. Karen, always a pleasure. Till next week. Take care and
Happy
bye.
independence to you and to those at Batson and Associates. This segment courtesy Batson and Associates, supporting health naturally with Dr. Jason Batson. That was a paid program. The views expressed within were not those of 103.1 FM.
Yes, my social media family. So, of course, we are finishing here. Keep in mind, we have all our programs today. I am supposed to be joined by Miss Karishma Ramdan for that 1:15 program, which will be live on Freedom 106. And of course, at 3:15, 2:15, my apologies, 2:20, we'll be joining DJ Mamu on djmamuradiott.com, and that program is going to be 1 hour. So keep in mind, again, our social media platforms and handles. Like us, share us, tag 5 friends, and keep in mind that you would be eligible for that giveaway that we have coming up at the end of the year. So again, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God bless you guys, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Miss Pamela Moses, happy independence to you, my dear, you and your family. As Miss Gail Maharaj says, have a blessed day to you. Same to you guys. So those of you who have somebody to listen, today's a holiday, you can call them, you can message them, let them know that we have a program from 1:15 to 2 on Freedom 106.5 FM today, and I'll be joined by Miss Karishma Ramdan, our senior blood microscopist and senior medical consultant. So guys, take care, do enjoy, and see you guys later. Bye-bye.